NBA playoff prize picks for Wednesday, April 12th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Let's go find some winners. Before we do that, do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button for playoff basketball and hit the like button if you have or even haven't. You're going to like this new Proptimizer we have at DFS Army. Let you compare prize pick lines to multiple sportsbook odds, giving you a projection which separates it from other tools. See how this line is bumped to 9. We handle this better than any other tool. Some tools just ignore it. Some tools, the math on it is really poor. We have our own math inside to help you find value in those bumped lines, in addition to just displaying all of the odds for the plays that are out there. Multiple sports, NBA, NHL, MLB. Come check all that out. Hit the link in the description. There should be a link right above me as well to join DFS Army. Use the code SNIPER20 for 20% off. Get access to our plays in Discord and to this great new tool. In addition, if you're not already on Prizepicks, I'm kind of giving away one of the plays. I make sure the plays are still there before I start the video, so I don't have to re-record, although it typically happens once a week anyway. If you're not already on Prizepicks playing, to get back to the point, use the code SNIPER. It's a $100 deposit match and get you 2 free months of that DFS Army prop subscription I was just talking about. All right, let's go ahead and let's dig into the plays for today. We're going to use the Proptimizer as our base here. I did like the 5 plays that came up, so that's what we're going to roll with here. First up, Jakob Poeltl. The prize pick line is at 9 rebounds. We're looking at the over. On Caesars, minus 105. Consensus line is minus 105. Like paying a little bit of juice here to get this Jakob Poeltl over. Dig into the play a little bit. He's 4-3-2 in terms of being over this mark in the last 9 games. It's 4 wins, 3 losses, 2 pushes. He is on the season. My little notepad here. It should get more minutes in these games. All the starters kind of get more minutes in the playoffs. It's that time of the year. 1-1-1, and there's 3 games versus Chicago versus this. I just, and the 3 games that in the last 9 games, he missed the rebound mark. Those 3 games, it's the last 3. It's 2 games against Boston, I believe. 2 games against Boston, 1 against Milwaukee, a couple pushes here against Charlotte, and then he made the previous 4 before that. I think he'll get a little bit more work. Chicago is not Milwaukee or Boston. I like the line. Jakob Poeltl, more than 9 rebounds. Play number 2. Go down here. We're going to play Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey, more than 8 rebounds. Again, same thing. We're looking at the rebound line on a couple sites. You're playing minus money. The 8.5 line is basically a pick 'em in some spots. We get to play 8 flat over on Prizepicks. So go ahead and pull this up. Over his last 8 games, he's made this 4 times, 3 losses, 1 push, averaging 7.9 rebounds on the season. Again, more minutes here against the Pelicans should come up. I really like the line value here when the line's at 8.5 and it's not big plus money on either side. It's a pretty neutral line. More minutes, like I said, I do like Josh Giddey over 8 rebounds. That is play number 3. Next up, I think is probably my favorite personal play on the board. It's Nikola Vucevic over this 2.5 assist line. So no bump here, but it's minus 130 on DraftKings. It is minus 160 on PointsBet. PointsBet really loves this line. So I like this tool. You can compare lines from different books. If you have one that you think is super strong, honestly, for props, I like the DraftKings lines are super solid, but no book is bad. They just all slightly differ. Go ahead and pull up Nikola Vucevic over 2.5 assists. It's also worth noting he averaged 3.2 assists per game this year. He averaged almost 5 assists per game, and his 4.7 assists per game in his 3 games versus Toronto this year. Like me, Nikola Vucevic, more than 2.5 assists. That easy to use the Pro Optimizer, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Like I said, hit the subscribe button too. The importance of that is by the time you go to look at some of these plays later, if you're not on it first thing in the morning or in the Discord and you are a DFS Army member, which you can also do, these lines may not be available and they'll get bumped up. This could be 9.5. This could be 8.5. You could raise this to 3, and they become significantly less strong plays just in that 0.5 difference. Play number 4 is Pascal Siakam. More than 13 total rebounds plus assists. Again, this 13.5 line consensus is almost minus 110. It's a straight pick 'em at 13.5, so it's a half point off with an even line on PointsBet. I suspect this is going to get bumped. Pascal Siakam, more than 13 rebounds plus assists. There's the line right here. We're going to go on the more side. By the way, averaging 13.6 rebounds plus assists this season, 13.4 over his last 10. And the Bulls are in the bottom half of the league DVP versus the power forward position. Again, in both rebounds and assists, it all lines up. We got 4 Moors. Moors are usually more fun to play. I typically don't care either way, but I think some people do prefer those Moors. I got 4, and I'm going to have all 5 here. The last play we're looking at is Patrick Beverley. By the way, this tool updates live throughout the day, so as lines change, new value pops up. I'll let you guys know in Discord if you're in there, so make sure and go and check that out. It is 6 points for Pat Beverley, projecting at 6.24 in the sports book. 6.5 over is plus 103, so probably the weakest of the 5 plays. What's interesting though, another benefit of the tool, it handles when lines are different. We have an algorithm that puts all this together. PointsBet, the line is at 5.5. Pick them here. 6.5 obviously goes up plus 105 on DraftKings. Everyone's kind of expecting him to score right around 6 points. That's where the prize pick line is. But there is a little bit of value here in terms of being, 6 being a push versus where the lines are being set. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Patrick Beverley, more than 6 points. Averaging 6.2 points in the season, played 1 game against Toronto, put up 8 points. Those are the 5 plays we got for you in this morning's video. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to go ahead and make our 5 plays. I will go ahead and do our recap right now. Jakob Poeltl, more than 9 rebounds. Josh Giddey, more than 8 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic, more than 2.5 assists. Pascal Siakam, more than 13 rebounds plus assists. Patrick Beverley, more than 6 points. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. One more time for me, smash that like button. And it's your daily reminder that whether you are a DFS Army member or not, and now's a good time to join and become one. With any of the links in the descriptions, any of the codes I mentioned, trust me, guys, do it. Check it out. Even if you do a trial, I don't think you're going to regret it. But even if you're not a DFS Army member, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.